What is up guys, welcome to another video. So today guys I'm dropping the dribbling tutorial for 2K21. I've been getting some requests from you guys, so yeah, I promised I will make it, and here it is. So in this video I will be covering the basics and a little bit complicated dribble moves. Dribbling in 2K21 is, in my opinion, much better than previous 2Ks. It just more adapted to like it being comfortable for you and everything. It's really simple. It really makes sense how dribble moves work. All you have to do is just watch this video and practice the moves. But yeah, without further ado guys, make sure to drop a like to support this channel. Also, if you want to join me on this journey of growing my channel, make sure to subscribe and hit the notification button so you're notified whenever I upload. Now without further ado, let's get into these dribble moves. So dribbling is really essential, especially if you're a playmaker, because dribbling basically gets you open, it makes the defenders go in the wrong side, it opens your teammates, it makes you move faster over the court when you're running and stuff like that. But also there are some bad sides to it, like getting turnovers. Some guys can predict your dribble moves, so that's why you have to practice and get a unique dribbling arsenal for a player. Now we're gonna start with the basics. So basic dribble moves are crossover, between the legs, behind the back, in and out, hazy, and spin move. So let's start with the crossover. To do a basically the controls are going to be right here on the screen, so you don't even have to listen to me, you can just watch it and try it for yourself. Now to do a crossover, the controls say you flick it diagonally up left or up right. There's an easier way. You can literally just flick your right stick up. That's it. Just flick it up, don't hold it, flick it up, and make sure when you're dribbling guys, never hold R2. Also make your pro stick function is set to absolute. So as I said, crossover is flicking the right stick up. Next up we have the in and out move. To do in and out, you just it's like doing a crossover, but let me explain it like this. So if the ball is in your right hand, to do an in and out, you just flick your right stick diagonally up and right. If it's in your left hand, you flick it diagonally up and left. I don't know why my voice changed right now, just don't think about it. Yeah, that was in and out. Next up we have the between the legs dribble move. To do it, you just flick the right stick either left or right. So if the ball is in your right hand, you flick it left. If the ball is in your left hand, you flick it right. All these moves are pretty simple, really effective, and yeah, they're just easy to master. After the between the legs, we have the behind the back. So to do it behind the back, it's literally the same as, let me explain it like this. If the ball is in your right hand, you flick it diagonally left and down. If it's in your left hand, you flick it diagonally down and right. Behind the back is really OP, especially if you have curry slide, but we will get to the curry slide later. Now, the final one of these simple moves is the spin move. You just, like, if the ball is in your left hand, you rotate the right stick counterclockwise, and if it's in your right hand, you rotate it clockwise. So yeah, that's it for the basic moves. Just make sure you learn these first, because that's the foundation of your dribbling. All the other moves are basically just building up to these controls, so yeah, make sure you master these. Now, I forgot to mention it, but every single player has a unique, not every, but all of the players have this size up package, which is triggered just by holding the right stick up. You have the standing size up package, the walk up size up package, the backing down size up package, and the running to the side size up package. I think that's what it's called basically. So to do it, if you're standing and hold right stick up, let's say you're carrying, you're going to be doing his animation, like, I don't know, he's like doing those crazy dribble moves. To do a backing up size up animation, you just hold left stick down and keep holding right stick. It just makes sense. If you're walking up, just hold left stick up. and hold right stick up. That's pretty much it. And make sure you don't hold the R2. I'm repeating it again. Now we're getting to the more complicated but more effective moves, which are the dribble hazes. So you have a crossover. They're not called hazes in the games, but I call them hazes because they are hazes. So you can do a crossover haze, between the legs haze, behind the back haze, or most of you, or I'd say 99% of you are gonna have the curry slide on this control, and you have the back away haze. So to do a crossover haze, if the ball is in your right hand, you hold diagonally up and left, and if the ball is in your left hand, you hold right stick diagonally up and right. You don't flick it, you hold it this time. Now for the between the legs, it's the same as the regular between the legs, but you just hold the right stick, just as with the crossover haze. So you either hold it left or right. You can also do the regular haze just by flicking right stick to the ball, to the side that your ball is in. So if the ball is in your right hand, you flick right. You can even hold it to do like a longer haze. And there's the curry slide that everyone's been waiting for probably. So if the ball is in your right hand, you hold right stick diagonally down and left, and if it's in your left hand, you hold it diagonally down and right. But for the curry slide, you have to have proper animation selected. So yeah, not everyone can do the curry slide with the regular players, but you can equip it for your myplayer. And the back away haze is basically holding R2 and flicking right stick down. It works when you're in the triple threat and when you're not. And finally we're getting to the more complicated moves, which is like step backs, running hazes, sham god, stuff like that. There are many secret dribble moves that are not in the controls, but those aren't really useful. So you can pretty much do every single dribble move that I already showed you by when you're running. The controls are literally the same, and it really gives you a running boost when you're sprinting. So let's say to do a step back, you're running to the side and you just flick your right stick down, not left, not right, just down, and your players are going to do like that. It was called haze tree back in the day, and this is really effective for creating space. Just make sure when you're shooting to flick the right stick while you're in animation up, so your player doesn't fade away. Also, you can do this like hazy step back, I don't know what to call it. Now this time you don't flick it down, you flick it. If you're running right, you flick it right. If you're running left, you flick it left. And for the sham god, so to do it, you're pretty much, first of all, don't hold R2 again. Let's say the ball is in your left hand. You're running, flick left stick left, and then flick it diagonally up and right. You just have to do it quick, and your player is going to do a sham god, but sham god is literally made for you to get a turnover. It's a really useless move. I rarely see people use it. And again, if it's in your right hand, you flick it right and then diagonally up and left. And that's pretty much it. I hope this video was helpful. I hope you guys learned something new. I hope I didn't miss anything. If I did, I'll probably edit it and edit again. If you guys found this video helpful, make sure to drop a like. It truly means a lot to me. Also, make sure to subscribe and you hit the notification button so you're notified whenever I upload. Guys, share this video with your friends, and yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Bye.